Hey guys, this is Akshay. So, in this video, I will be sharing my live experience of interview at IndiGo. बेसिकली जो मेरा इंटरव्यू हुआ था, अपनी आपने अगर चेक किया होगा तो इंडिया पैन इंडिया में बहुत सारी वैकेंसीज रिलीज़ कर रहा है एंड जिसमें दिल्ली, मुंबई, कोलकाता, चेन्नई एंड कुछ YZ सिटीज़ लाइक देवघर भी शामिल है। एंड जो पोस्ट का नाम है वो है ऑफिसर कस्टमर सपोर्ट, ऑफिसर सिक्योरिटी एंड ऑफिसर रैम्प एरिया। सो बेसिकली अगर आप इन एविएशन सेक्टर में जाना चाहते हैं दैन दिस इज़ द बेस्ट टाइम टू ज्वाइन। द प्राइमरी कंडीशन इज़ कि योर ग्रेजुएशन शुड बी completed. However, if your final semester result is awaited, then you will be considered depending upon the circumstances. But if you will go through the official notification, then it's clearly mentioned that the guys who have already completed their graduation successfully, they only will be allowed to appear in the interview. However, there is no percentage criteria, there is no specification of the degree that which degree they are looking for. So if you are BA, BCom, BSc or even BTech, it will hardly matter that when you will be applying for this post. So just go to the IndiGo site, create your account, apply to the same. And the best thing about these vacancies are that even if you don't have any previous experience, then also you can apply. And if you have the zeal, if you are ready to work in the rotational shifts, if you are ready, yes, I can work, and you are ready to work 24/7 irrespective of they will be saying that you get 8 to 8.5 hours of shift in the customer support. However, the shift may stretch beyond that depending on the circumstances, and we all know that how busy is the aviation and industry and how uncertain is it. So basically, let me start from the beginning. I went through the LinkedIn profile, so where I get to know about the vacancies notification. And if you will go to the or you can directly go to the IndiGo's career site, where you can find the same opportunities getting highlighted on a regular basis. So first thing which I would really like to highlight as per the experience, that please be assured or please be keep this in mind that however the designations are being like officer customer support or the officer security, it does not mean that you will be actually officer on ground. More or less your duties will be like a executive, so don't expect much. So there I have seen that people are creating hype about the same, that हाँ ये भाई इसमें you will be having an officer ना, so you will be getting high pay and perks. So there is nothing like that. If you're experienced in the aviation industry, then you will get a post of like senior executive or something, but not at all. It's not going to be like कि भाई you get into this and you will be getting a 10 12 people under you and you will be commanding them. So it's not going to be like that. You yourself can think na कि if they are asking for the age of 18 to 27 and they have just need a graduation, so where they are mentioning that even if you don't have any experience, like 0 year of experience, then you can also apply. So how they can let go someone with 0 year of experience and to command peoples? So this is something that you really need to think of. So let me start by this by filling the form, and just not to forget carrying all the documents. However, those documents are not being asked at the Gurgaon, basically the Sikandarpur area IndiGo office, which you will see in the email that I will show you in the end of the video. I will share the screenshot of the same, that how a call letter looks like. And one thing also you should keep in mind, that whenever you are applying for the same, keep yourself ready. It's like if you have applied like on 20th, and then there is a possibility that you may get a call for 22nd or the 23rd of the same month. So means you have to keep on checking the email ID of which you have registered with on the IndiGo. And okay, let's start the day. So they conducted the same at one of their offices in Gurgaon, so where they asked people to reach as soon as possible. For example, the reporting time was 8 to 9, so they mentioned in the whole letter that you will not be allowed to come after 9 a.m. and you will be asked to, like, if you have completed your graduation or not. In our case, the people those who have appeared for the final semester, however their result was awaited, they were considered, but that will depend upon the circumstances, that will depend upon the HR. The HR will guide you accordingly. They will divide you into batches and they will take you for the further rounds. Okay, the first screening will be done at the ground level only, at the basically the reporting desk, where you will be asked for the graduation. If you are like in the first year or the second year, you will not be able to appear for this, so better not to waste your time and complete your graduation first. And on the other hand, I would also like to tell you guys that it will not matter that if you have done some course in aviation, like there are many institutions which provide training for the cabin crew. So it's not a cabin crew duty, it's a ground duty, so it's not has nothing to do with that. If you are, so don't feel underconfident if you are going for the same entry. So after the document thing, they will take you to the conference area where you will get plenty of time. You will be assigned a serial number according to which you will be having your GD first. And GD is just a cakewalk if you are good enough with your basic communications and you have a bit of idea of the current topics, or even not the current. Like for our group, the topic was impact of social media on youth. So it was a casual GD. They just want to check whether you can speak or not. On the basis of that, they will segregate you, like you fits for the customer support. If you have a good communication skill, then they will be directing you to the customer support. Even if you are willing for something else, yes, they will ask you for your choice, but in case you are not sure of joining which stream or which department, then they will be assessing you through the group discussion. And yes, some of the peoples will get shortlisted after that. For example, in my case, it was like over 100 people have reported for the initial thing, for the initial reporting. And after the GD, HR informed that there will be a business round, so where you will be asked the questions and you will be given the scenario depending upon the business you have opted for. Business here, it means the department, either the security or the customer support, or the ramp area. So you will be asked questions related to the same. For example, if we all know that flights get delayed. For example, I was giving it for the customer support, so they ask questions like what you will do, how you will handle passengers when a flight is delayed. So you have to think critically and answer as per the situation. Don't give false commitments. Don't go for such things which you cannot complete. Be always compliant with the policies of the company and respond accordingly. And another thing is कि मैं starting से इसमें English में बोलता आ रहा हूँ. It does not mean if you are not good in English then you will not be selected. Yes, but if you want to increase your chances of getting recruited, then English is must. And basically the peoples, those who are good with their communication and English, they will be definitely be assigned the customer support, because their customer dealing has to be there. And if you are opting for the ramp or the other thing, then the things are different, and you can have if your English is not that good, then it will be okay, but your zeal, your enthusiasm should be there. You should be ready to work, because the airport security is something which nobody want to compromise on. So the interviewing officer will be asking you questions like, are you ready to work for 9 to 10 hours or the shifts which may extend up to 12 hours? You will be given overtime for the same, but the security is one of the key thing and we have seen incident previously, and even day before today or yesterday or the day before yesterday, an IndiGo flight was given a warning of some bomb is there or something like that. So by this you can imagine that how crucial the security is for aviation industry. And the ramp area, I have no idea regarding the ramp area. This must be the work done. You have to, trim up the luggage or the things around. You will be given a training both for the security, even if you don't have that certificate required for the x-ray and other stuff. You will be trained under the other peoples, those who are experienced. In our time, there was a person who had experience of 8 years. He was offered a good salary. And another thing here I would like to highlight, that as I have clarified in the beginning, that this is not a officer job, it's just an executive level job. So don't expect much of the salary. You will be getting like 20 to 22,000 at max. If you don't have experience, if you have experience in the relevant field, then you may get like 22 to 25, depending upon your experience and the kind of interaction you had with the interviewing officers over there or the HR. If after this, if the officers found you that yeah, you're good to go, then the officer will direct you to the HR round, which will be the third round, where HR will discuss the basic thing, the final salary and other stuff. And if you agree to the terms and conditions, then you will be given a small slip, and you will be getting that slip and you have to sign it there. And after 2-3 days, you will be uploading all the required documents on the link provided by IndiGo, and you will be getting the date on the day of interview itself. Even if you are engaged in some company or something, then you can give them a choice date, like for example, I want to join from next month, or this date or that date, or I want to join from tomorrow. Both the options are available easily, so they're flexible in this term. And the one thing which they were highlighting again and again is that IndiGo does not charge anything. And because some people reported that some bribe or something like that was also highlighted, and IndiGo was also aware of the same. So they also mentioned that the selection procedure is totally transparent, and no such fees is being levied on the interviewee. So this is all about the officer, security, customer support, and the ramp area. So if you really want to make your career into the aviation industry, then you must go at the age of like 18 to 21. If you can get a job in the aviation sector, then in next 7 or 8 years you will be manager and you will be handling stuff. So if this is the only thing that and you think that you are ready to work in rotational shifts, like shifts will be changing every month. It's not like कि आज ये है और कल वो होने वाला है या एक हफ्ते बाद कुछ और होने वाला है. So ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होगा. आपका मंथली रोस्टर मिलेगा और 2 वीक ऑफ्स मिलेंगे, और 2 वीक ऑफ्स हमेशा ही अलग होने वाले हैं. इट्स लाइक कि अगर एक मंडे को तो हो सकता है अगला थर्सडे को, वेडनेसडे को, कभी भी हो, लेकिन मंडे ट्यूसडे कभी नहीं मिलेगा. तो ऐसे ऐसे सिनेरियोस वो आपके साथ डिस्कस करते रहेंगे एंड आप उसके बारे में जान सकते हैं. एंड कुछ एक्सक्लूसिव स्टफ़ मैंने जो बीच बीच में मैं डालता रहा इस वीडियो में, और वो वहाँ की लाइव फुटेज थी जो कि मैंने रिकॉर्ड करी खाली टाइम पे. और बहुत सारे लोग वहाँ पर आए थे. कई बहुत खुश हुए सिलेक्शन के बाद, और कई बहुत आने के बाद भी बहुत पछताए, जिनको थोड़ा सा धोखा लगा कि ये कहाँ हम टाइम वेस्ट करने आ गए और इतना कम सैलरी उन्हें मिल रही है. और कई बंदे तो ऐसे थे जो ऑलरेडी कॉरपोरेट में अच्छा अर्न कर रहे थे. सो वो मैं आपको एंड में भी अटैच कर देता हूँ ताकि आपके रेफरेंस के लिए. एंड अगर आप दिल्ली से हैं और आपको दिल्ली में सेंटर पढ़ने वाला है, तो आई विल सजेस्ट यू कि आप सच में उसमें जो 10 से 7 का टाइम लिखा हुआ है, आप एक्चुअल में उतना टाइम लेके जाएं. आप दूसरा प्लान ना बनाएं, क्योंकि आपको नहीं पता कि वहाँ पर आपको कौन सा सीरियल नंबर मिलने वाला है. आगे पीछे की कोई कहानी नहीं कि मेरे को आगे करा दो या मेरे को बाद में करा दो. तो बेटर रीच ऑन टाइम एंड सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स लेके जाना. हमारी बारी में कोई मांगा तो नहीं था, लेकिन स्टिल आप लेके जाओ, वो बेहतर है. प्रिवेंशन इज़ बेटर देन क्योर. एंड बस यही है. तो ज़्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशंस मत रखना, और बी स्ट्रेट, बी लॉयल एंड बी ट्रूथफुल, एंड यू विल डेफिनेटली गो थ्रू द सेम. एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक. डू सब्सक्राइब. थैंक यू. तो आपने जैसे भी दे दिया जीडी, तो आपको क्या लगता है क्या कमी?
हमने जीडी दे रहे हैं, लेकिन जो सामने जीडी ले रहा है भैया उसे समझना चाहिए. आप बोल करो, सामने वाले जीडी आपको दे कैसे रहे.
ओके, तो मतलब आपको लगता
बोल रहे हो कि आप इंडिविजुअली आपको स्पीक करना है,
ठीक है.
बाद आप यार एकदम से झुंड में बोलना स्टार्ट कर दो और दूसरे बंदे का नंबर नहीं आ रहा, उसमें प्रॉपर सिस्टम होता है बंदों को कि आप जीडी बोलो तो जीडी के तरीके से लो,
ठीक
उसमें
है,
आप इंडिविजुअल कैसे ऐड कर सकते हो उधर जीडी
करेक्ट
को।
करेक्ट करेक्ट। आप
इसमें
आपका क्या ओपिनियन है इस पे?
मतलब गया तो जीडी देने था,
हाँ
बट
जी,
लगा नहीं कि जीडी दिया।
ओके।
आ गया, एक डिस्कशन करके आ गया, ग्रुप डिस्कशन था
मीन्स
कि
अपना अब व्यू पॉइंट प्रेजेंट करके आ गए,
हाँ,
बेसिकली आप जो एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे वैसा आपको देखने को
लगा
मिला।
दी कि हाँ।
ओके। Airlines in terms of fleet and passengers carried. That's why I want to. I would be okay, but I would refer to customer service because I have experienced how the problems can be generated and how